It's day 37 and I've been stuck in this tent all day long. Jeffrey went on walkabout and I didn't know where he was, so I had to wait for him to come back. He spent the whole day standing still looking at a guy in a window who didn't seem to move. So I had to find out what the story was. Well, Jeffrey had to find out what the story. It's all about an elf called Mark, and let me tell you his story. Everyone knows Santa checks his list twice, finding out who's been naughty and nice. What they don't know is it's been checked before by his planner called Marc, who sits by the front door. Marc waits for all the names with patience and drive, ready to swoop into action as soon as they arrive. He sorts all the naughty names out from the nice, and then on his list, he checks that list twice. Santa trusts him to be thorough, he's always right. No mistakes are ever made before the big night. Other elves joke that Marc's Christmas spirit was stolen, as the most seriously serious person at the North Pole. Every name important to him, no errors are made. That's why Marc works when everybody else played. He knows how sad a child would become if a lump of coal was their only Christmas outcome. From January the 1st until Christmas Eve, Marc would work hard the list and never leave, sorting and checking day after day, ensuring the presents all made it onto the sleigh. But what the other elves of the North Pole didn't know was on the 24th of December, Marc would go on the sleigh with Santa as he snuck him on board, as it was time to collect his well-earned reward. Seriously serious Marc was permitted to leave, to take a real holiday every Christmas Eve. Then Marc partied so hard, there was no time to sleep. Marc partied so hard, but it was his secret to keep. Santa knew how important the job had been, how seriously serious Marc had always been seen. The truth was, Santa needed him there. Taking his job seriously, he really did care. Seriously serious Marc returned on the 1st of the year, flat out tired from a week full of cheer, dancing all night on the karaoke machine, struggling to remember all the places he'd been. He was happy to start work once again, hiding in his work, no reason to complain. In fact, he enjoyed the rest after all the holiday fun, working on the list till his next holiday begun. We all hate boring jobs, and I'm sure Marc's was the boringest job in all. But could you imagine if you ended up with coal? So the boring jobs like tidying your room, doing your homework, putting the rubbish out, they all need to be done. So I hope you do them, and I hope you get rewarded for them too. Talk to you tomorrow.